Alright. Third part of this, right?
Yes.
Alright, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Graveyard Shift, where 2D is stock horror. I'm your host, Hayden, with my co-host, Graham,
Hello.
and once again with my lovely wife, Kaylee.
Hello.
Shining Episode 3, Part 3, what you want to call
What was the last part?
it. Shining Episode 3, Part 3, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, whatever you want to call it. That is not what I heard.
And he's not the one who's had drinks today.
No, I haven't drank anything.
It's me and Kelly.
You put me on a couch, okay? I'm gonna get tired.
It's not my fault you sat there. You could have had my seat.
You didn't
But that was
offer.
your seat.
I can be comfortable anywhere. Okay, so there's a lot to discuss.
Yes.
You see Jack's full downfall, full on cuckoo. What are your thoughts on that, Hayden?
I just from the movie into this, I feel like the hotel is more involved and more active
In the miniseries?
yeah, than in the movie.
Yes.
Because if you look at the movie, only the bartender shows up,
I
and
thought you could see other guests in one scene.
in one scene, but there's no interaction.
Okay.
Like you just see them, yes.
Yeah, and then this one you see other guests and you see him like trying to push through the other guests. And then you also see Henry who either built the hotel or made the building into a hotel. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't remember.
It's been about a week since we've seen part one
Yeah.
and part two. Unfortunately, we really couldn't be up this week
No.
because we were all busy. So there was one interaction, Kelly, that you and I were talking about in the beginning, when Jack went to go fix the elevator and take a look at it, and when he's like, "You're not gonna leave us here," he's like, "Okay, fine, just come with."
No, because he didn't even say. It was more of a do what you want.
Okay, yeah, yeah. And you said he doesn't care about them anymore.
It shows more that he's getting distanced from his family. Like their importance is starting to weigh less in comparisons to the other things.
But unlike the movie, we actually see him taking care of the hotel
Yes.
quite a bit.
Yes.
Besides the boiler.
He takes care of the
Yeah,
board.
yeah,
Until the end.
Till the last
Until the
day.
last
He
day.
was pretty dedicated.
He didn't really want to blow everything up
Mhm.
until the last day.
Yeah, he showed much more of his frustrations, and it was more of what we see in the movie.
Yes,
Like
that
that.
was the next point I was going to say. It seems a lot more like the Jack that we see in the Stanley Kubrick movie, rather than I can't think of who directed this.
I don't remember.
It's on our thing. We don't
I
have it pulled
know.
up.
That's okay.
Um,
Did I get you?
yes, you did.
It's not even late. It just feels like it's late.
It really does. Well, it's also like the longest night, too.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
It is the winter solstice.
That didn't click in my head whatsoever.
First thing I saw this morning was that. Um, yeah, so instead of using an axe, he uses that mallet thing.
Yeah, a croquet mallet.
I don't know if I like that as much. It doesn't
I
seem
mean,
as
it's more blunt.
true. And he does use
He
it.
does more damage. Well, you can do damage either way with an axe or a mallet,
But an axe like is quicker, but a mallet would be slower.
you get to do more. Well,
Like an axe is going to do more damage.
it's going to do more damage. Yes,
and it'll be a quicker death, but the
Mallet.
mallet would be a much slower death.
Yeah, but if you look, where's he going to get an axe besides the shed?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where he got the axe in the movie.
This is a fire escape. It was a emergency
Okay,
axe.
okay.
It was
Um,
one of the ones that you have to break the glass to grab out.
and he actually does like a lot of damage to Wendy. In the movie, like they don't do that.
Yeah, there was no torture.
Yeah,
There
So
was just a chasing.
yeah.
yeah, and then Wendy pushes him off the stairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like in this, like he actually like he full blown goes at Wendy.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
But the thing that frustrated me about this was every single time he was about to go in for the killing blow, the
Management stopped him.
management stopped him. And it's like, oh, you need to go take care of this now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you want him to kill his family, but you stop him at every single time he's about to kill Wendy.
Yeah. Like they need to make up their mind.
Yeah, but just like, I'm okay with that, but like, make up your minds.
Well, if you again, they keep putting him on a different task. Like, oh, we have company coming, deal with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one I understood, but like,
Because otherwise, he's not going to get to the point of what he's trying to do. It's like, here's a hurdle, deal with it first, and then you can finish your task.
yeah. But like, there was like one scene where he's like, has the mouth up in the air, about to strike down, and management's like, go take care of Danny.
Yeah.
You can finish this later. I'm like, no, that's why. But anyway, what did you think about his like little redemption arc? I'm asking both of you. I know I'm looking at you.
I'll let her go first.
So again, taking it as like a symbolism type of
Mm,
thing. His relation, Jack's relationship with his dad, is referenced throughout the 3 episodes.
yes.
With whether by his behavior starts to
Mimic.
change, um, you know, interacting with the voice of his dad, um, the alcoholism, bunch of stuff. Um, and so when I saw that, where he was starting to break out of that control to try to do something different for his son, like that's kind of the therapist in me started thinking like, oh, this is very much like the generational trauma coming to an end. You know,
Yeah.
when someone is like, I'm not gonna do that to my kid, and even though there's still the behaviors that can come up, there's still the mindsets, the triggers. You know, there's it can feel very compelling, and a lot of times, like Wendy had said, that's not your dad, that's the hotel. This is the alcohol. You know, this is a mask. Um,
And that's what Danny was saying to Jack in that scene too. Like, this
yes,
isn't you. This is the hotel.
yeah, and it helped him break free. And I think it can be very uh, powerful when a child says it rather than like a spouse, an equal partner, because
Mm,
there can be a lot of emotionally charged negativity that is between partners at times, especially when there's been fighting and they're not dealing with it and there's escalation, which there's been escalation. Um, but coming from a child, like a lot of times that hits differently for people of like seeing your child hurt or scared or anything like that. And so it serves as like that jarring moment of like, oh no, I've fallen into old habits that I was raised under. And so it was interesting seeing that aspect
mm.
come out.
Well, and Danny also understands a lot.
Yeah.
Like, he understood what the hotel was doing. He understood that, the hotel didn't want Jack or Wendy and wanted him because of how powerful he was at The Shining.
Yep.
Hmm.
And, you really see Danny telling Jack that, which I don't think the movie ever really, like, addresses.
No.
Like, there's no redemption for Jack in the
No.
movie.
No. Because they both die at the end, but the
Yeah,
way that they died, like Jack in the movie was committed to the hotel philosophy of like, yes, I'm going to kill my family.
Whereas Jack Nicholson's was just annoyed.
No, I'm
no,
talking about
she's
Jack
talking about the movie.
Nicholson's. Yeah, because he was committed to the hotel, being like, "Yep, I'm gonna kill him." Like, and even when they ran outside, he chased after them
Oh,
into
I
the
thought you meant
maze.
like the caretaking part.
No, I'm talking about the endings,
Okay.
Yeah,
their fates, because even though this Jack in the miniseries dies as well, he did
mm,
it fighting of like, I'm gonna bring this to an end, so then this stops hurting my family and
yeah,
others.
yeah. I do. I don't know if either of you catch it or caught it, but I think they made like some type of comment that the hotel would like just keep going after Danny.
Yeah, because they said if they can't use me, they're gonna go after you.
Yeah, yeah, and so like they're just gonna keep going and going. I would really like to see Doctor Sleep with this type of ending
Hmm.
because the movie Doctor Sleep, which is a really good movie, but the movie Doctor Sleep follows the Shining movies ending,
Yeah.
Mm.
which Jack dies but the hotel doesn't blow up.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
He's just frozen in the maze.
yeah, yeah. So in the book, the hotel actually blows up because they stopped taking care of the boiler,
Hmm.
and
Which is not explained in the movie
Yeah.
whatsoever.
no, like they mention the boiler once and we never see it.
No.
Hmm.
But like in this, like it's always there, and like that entire last day keeps flashing to the boiler, and like as it goes up and up and up, and
It was actually a little comical when Danny's just sitting there, standing there, and he's like, I know what you guys forgot. And they're like, what could you know that we don't?
what would like a little? I think what was it like? What would a little pup
Pop or
know?
Welp, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Those was like two things.
Uh huh.
And he's like, "You forgot the boiler." Like you just see Jack sprinting down the
Uh
hallway
huh.
to the boiler.
Yeah, and like everyone's, or the bartender and the uh,
Management.
management
Management.
were standing there. He's like, you got to do something. You got to do something.
As they're
Because
like
they
trying to,
can't do anything,
yeah.
basically.
I know, but it was funny just the change in tune.
Um, I do really like that stuck with the Shining's ending, like the
Hmm.
book, just because like in the book the hotel dies and the like the hotel feels like a character
Hmm.
because it does all the stuff to manipulate people,
Uh huh.
and I mean in the movie too, but like you don't get that conclusion. It's missing that conclusion. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack dies, but that evil presence is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unresolved.
Yeah, yeah. So what did you think about the ending? And I know we've jumped around like a whole
I was
bunch,
gonna
but
say we
like
did jump around. Um, I do find this one. Are we talking about the very ending or the ending of the hotel, basically?
the ending of the hotel, I guess,
Okay.
not the last scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Um, I feel like it was more. I mean, it would have been nice to have like somewhat of a chase scene again, like they did in the movie, where he chases them through the maze. Then
Yeah.
having the CGI bushes just come out of nowhere.
Honestly, like the CGI, like in some parts of this isn't bad, but for some
If
odd
you
reason, the
look at if
bushes.
you look at the scale of the bushes of how it was when they like when it started compared to how it was at the very end, you have a normal sized bush lion that now gets three times bigger.
Yes. Well, and like there's a lot of CGI that was used inside this
Oh
movie,
yeah, without
but
a doubt. But it's like
mine's in the fridge.
they should have they should have
Kelly, mine's in the fridge. Okay.
they should have scaled it though.
Yeah. Or just not done it.
Not well, they could have. I mean, put people in a costume and make them walk around in the bush costume. There you go.
True. True. But like mine, like I don't know. The thing about the movie that I really liked, the maze was like a ginormous centerpiece.
Yes.
And you just don't really get that feeling with this.
No. Because
Like,
what's the maze besides the hotel? The hotel inside's like a maze.
yeah. Well, actually, yeah. But you also had, like really cool shots with the maze of like, if you guys remember that one scene where someone's looking at a diorama of the maze
And
and like
it's
zooms in and it zooms into
oh yeah, without a doubt, that is like really cool aspect of how that works.
yeah. So you missed some of that stuff.
Now if they had something similar to this, but it didn't tie in with the maze, but had like something like that.
Oh yeah. Um
Like if they had like say that toy house outside, if it was more of like a miniature figure, like a little miniature in the lobby, and you just zoomed in through a window and you just end up in
See,
a
yes,
hallway
yes,
and just see Jack running looking for Danny, I would have believed that more.
yes,
Well,
yes.
not believe, I would have been drawn in more to that.
Or even like you could have still done that with the one that was outside by the
It's
swings.
it's not scaled to the way the house is laid out. It's more of
No,
like
but
a
like
four window.
if they made it to like Will scaled,
If they made it like that, yes.
that would have still been a much cooler effect. But I also understand they didn't want to like completely rip off the movie with its own ideas.
I mean, it's not ripping off if it's the hotel and not a maze.
Well, yes. No, I'm talking about if they did a maze, I'm saying.
If they did the maze,
Yeah.
yes.
Because so one thing we were kind of discussing during this was there's no Hills Johnny, and I know you're
Oh, I
disappointed.
know, I was so pissed off at that.
But Jack Nixon improvised that line.
I know, but it would have worked. Just hitting it and showing your face to it
And
and
like
go, boo.
there's 3 times he could have said it, and I'm looking at you and be like, I know he's so disappointed because like these are the 3 times would have been beautiful for him to say it.
It would have worked.
It would have.
Are you kidding me? That would have just saying boo or just saying something else does not give it like
Yeah, I wish they said something else besides boo. Like it doesn't have to be Hills Johnny,
no.
but like
No, I can understand if he said boo and she screamed. Like that would be funny. Yes, I can understand that. But just saying boo and nothing happens.
or just like have him like very sarcastically say hello, something like that.
Yeah.
Like just
Or
something
just say
very
knock knock or
sarcastic.
something. Fine.
Yeah. Those are a few jump scares I got you.
Oh gosh, yeah, the werewolf mask.
You and a half on a pad.
No, I was not.
These are so much stronger today.
Again, they probably sat one.
Mm.
You want to tell the class what you're eating?
Pudding shots.
You gotta give one a shot, dude.
Well, I was been telling you that, and
What are you eating?
pudding shots that Kaylee made. So
Yeah.
when I was snacking on pudding shots because you don't like them.
No, no. I like pudding, yes, but I don't like pudding and alcohol.
Especially coffee related alcohol.
God, no.
It's the only
I don't
alcohol
need.
I
I
drink though.
again. I don't need coffee to get me.
I know.
Just give me a hot shower and I'm ready to go.
See, I have to agree with him on this.
Oh, whatever.
We're not coffee
I don't
drinkers.
agree with.
I know.
I don't agree with him on much. You know this,
Uh huh.
but with that, I have to agree with him.
Nice warm shower wakes you up every time.
No, it makes you fall back to sleep. So comfy.
No, cold. Well,
No, she's
Cold
that
is.
point. Hot showers like on a really cold
cold
morning
doesn't
does
really
feel
wake.
good.
Cold
Uh
doesn't
huh.
really wake me up. Cold makes me tired.
Cold pisses me off.
Yes.
So what I hear is when you take a shower, just
I will come over and slap you.
Yeah, you won't live long.
I will come over and do slap
oh
you.
my god.
Yeah. So you did not like the Wolf Smacks.
When it jumped out, and like part of me was like, because it was at the beginning,
Somewhat
and
the beginning.
somewhat like, he was.
There was like one thing like near the end that happened with the Wolf Smacks mask.
There's at least 20 to 30 minutes into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jack is drinking, and Danny goes to check it out in the
Yeah.
hallway, and out of nowhere, like this
man,
person
yeah.
jumps out with a wolf mask, and yeah, I jumped because I was not expecting it, because so far we've not seen any other person
But what are you
In
any
the
jump scares?
or jump scares. Yeah, well, except for that, the hose when it was like all snake-like, and
Oh, you want to lens out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Oh,
one
that
was a little
CGI
bit.
looked bad. That CGI looked
Are you-
bad.
Yeah.
And one thing I have to say, the amount of times Wendy left Danny alone.
Oh my gosh, they're just dumb, and they want to be killed by this hotel.
They're dumb. And here's the thing: what if your son's up? I understand that you're tired, but why would you not like?
And
Well, and she didn't hear him scream.
No, she didn't. And he was right next to her.
He was in the same hall, and like you further along in the movie, like she's on the first floor and she's screaming up to Danny like, go hide, run," and he wakes up and hears that.
But
So
when he screams, she don't do shit.
oh, she's sleeping, and it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Well, and like my thing is, and I think I said this in the last one too. Like after they lock Jack in a freezer, what you do is you take your son, go to the other side of the hotel, open up a room, lock the door, find things to barricade that room
Uh
so
huh.
Jack doesn't know where you are.
Clay.
Like, I mean, yes, the ghost in the hotel may know where you are and may tell Jack, but at least you tried something.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Then hiding behind a couch or
No, staying inside the room and sleeping and think like, okay, everything's fine.
I mean, the dad would still end up finding a way to get in there and still kill him in his sleep. But
But at least they tried something.
yes.
Yeah, instead they
Like,
stayed in the same exact room that they've been in that he knows they're in and would be. And then they kept on going down and checking. And it's like, stay together for one.
Mhm.
So then if something does go wrong, you can hightail it out. But
yes.
no, they keep on going their separate ways. And
And
it's
then
absolutely ridiculous.
then Wendy finds out that, Jack has escaped and just wanders about.
Uh huh.
And what's funny, I don't know if you caught on, is how I kept remembering seeing this before we even watched it.
What?
Remember how I told you like this looks familiar?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because you think you saw it on TV, like some bits and pieces.
Yeah, because some look too familiar.
Yeah. But also some things were very similar to how things were with the other movie.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But
Um, but like she wanders about and the hotel tries attacking her, and she just is sitting there screaming at things.
Uh huh.
And I'm like, first off, stop screaming.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think I made the comment like, why are you subjecting yourself to the hotel of horrors here? Like, you know things are going wrong. Why do you continue to go through it? Instead, like, again, turn tail, grab your son, get the hell out of Dodge. Or
which
barricade, do
I don't understand
something.
why they couldn't get out because with a bad snowstorm and no
Yeah.
way out. Yeah, stay inside the hotel. The hotel is somehow your safest option in that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But like, stop screaming and attracting Jack to you.
Uh-huh.
it's awfully small. It's a big hotel on the outside, but it's small on the inside because you can hear everybody.
Well, I also think we don't see like all the hotel. Like we see more of the hotel in the Shining movie.
Yeah, but that one's a bigger one. But somehow they can still hear each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I
that's
don't.
part of the movie magic, I think.
Yeah, just like how somehow Wendy can scream upstairs and
Danny
manage to
hears
heal
it.
him. To heal.
Yeah.
Um, and there's just a lot of moments like that. I'm like, be smarter.
Uh-huh.
I know this is a horror movie. Be smarter.
Well, I think that's a complete trend with horror movies is
Oh
the
yeah,
people are going to be as dumb as possible.
Yeah. Just proves that some people are the first ones to go
Mm-hmm.
first.
No, because they made it. They
Well,
lived.
and some horror movies. The dumb ones are the ones that die first.
in slasher movies, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to think what else I want to talk about. Yeah, so they lock Jack in. I what did they lock Jack in the movie?
A
A
freezer.
freezer box.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I wasn't going crazy. This time they locked him
It's
in a
not like an
pantry.
actual freezer. It's called a freezer box.
Yeah.
It's like a
Well,
cold room, basically.
this time they locked him in a pantry, which is a little bit more humane.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
talking
he's
about
not
the
going to die.
movie?
No, in a miniseries.
And the miniseries, no, he was locked in a cold room. Like a pantry cold room.
Inside this, I thought that was more just like a pantry. I don't think there was
It looks
anything.
like a pantry because it just
Yeah.
That's a
had like,
big ass door for a pantry.
well, it's a big ass hotel.
I'm like, it is a hotel, but
I
like
could sworn that was the freezer.
in a movie, I think it's a cold box.
Yeah, it's a freezer in the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. So this time they were a little bit more humane on where they locked Jack.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, that makes sense because like you do see kind of Wendy trying to kill, like and trying to understand like this is not my husband. This is the hotel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just thinking like, oh my god, my husband's got the same from cabin fever.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, Wendy does try getting to him,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't work
No.
No.
because of the history. But when Danny tries to get through to Jack, it works
Yeah.
because I think Jack loves Danny more.
Better they both have the shining and he's got an easier reach than she does.
Yes, that's another thing I want to talk about. After I finish this, um, Wendy for sure doesn't have the shining
No.
because the hotel tries to take her, but it just fails every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jack definitely has a shining.
Oh yeah.
And I was looking something up on the internet about just the book and everything in general, and it said something on the lines like when Danny drinks alcohol, the shining goes away, but for Jack drinking alcohol, it increases it.
Mm.
Interesting.
Like I don't know if that's true. I didn't really read a whole lot into it because I was also trying to pay attention. But I did. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. What time are we at?
26 minutes. Well, I can see that working out. I mean, not for. I mean, yeah, I guess it does work both ways if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because it could be a nullification, or it could be like somebody who, again, some people when they're drunk they hallucinate. I can understand that, but
Yeah.
I don't see how it gives it a boost.
Maybe. Well, we don't really understand the Shining either.
No,
Like that's one thing that these movies really never do. They never really explain what it is and how it works.
sure.
And for all we know, each person could have different abilities.
Okay,
Like I don't know. Like Dick may not have the same type of abilities Danny has.
fair.
Well, actually, if I remember correctly, Danny, um, in Doctor Sleep can tell when people are dying.
I never watched Doctor Sleep.
Well, that's why I'm telling you this.
Okay,
So, like, Dick may not be able to do that. Is what I'm trying to say.
gotcha.
Because Danny's called Doctor Sleep because he can tell when people are about to die.
Okay,
Um,
and I guess Jack's ability is only being able to see dead people.
that is actually a very good
So
possibility.
wait, so if that's the case, then he's the little boy from Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
The Sixth Sense, Stephen King's.
I don't remember. Is it
Why are you looking at me? I don't do
because you're
horror.
on your phone?
I'm not looking. I was doing something else.
If Sixth Sense is Stephen King,
Because Stephen King is all connected.
yeah. So hold on.
Um, so like it. Do you
Let me
know what
throw
it
my
is?
phone.
With the clown.
Yes. That is connected to The Shining,
Wonderful.
and some people have theorized that I saw this many years ago, so I may get it wrong. But some people said that the entity of it may go to different places during the 27 years. Of course, that isn't true because of what we kind of learned inside the
I guess yeah, it is a Stephen King because I looked up Stephen King with it.
see
Because this director's
M Night Shyamalan. I don't know. It doesn't really say anything.
no, it doesn't.
Just right. Look up the Stephen King writes Sixth Sense. Um. Yeah. So like Stephen King stuff is connected
Oh yeah,
because.
it is. No, no, no. We're answering your thing.
Oh, okay. um.
No, he did not.
Okay.
But that would be funny if it is.
Mm.
Like it's
That would be
like
very
Jack's the
funny.
little boy says, "I see dead people," and he sees dead people in this one.
Um. But like also what was I gonna say? Shoot, I just had it.
We were talking about how Stephen King's movies are all
No.
tied together.
Yes. Well. Yes. But like in this, we also don't fully understand. what the management says, you've always been the caretaker.
Well, they did mention though. Do you believe in reincarnation?
They did?
Not in the
Not in the
miniseries.
miniseries, but in the first one.
In the movie.
Yeah.
In the movie,
um,
they believe in. Do you believe in reincarnation? Because if you look at the very end of the movie, they show a
The
picture
picture and he's
and
in it.
he's in it.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm talking about the miniseries.
Well, they
Um,
might have like incorporated it, but not like mentioned it.
yeah.
Like he's
Um,
always been the caretaker, so that means reincarnated.
yeah. Yeah. It's just very interesting to get inside the theories of what the shining building means.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, so Dick Halloran is inside the It Welcome to Derry that you still need to watch.
yeah.
And he of course has a shining and he talks about his grandma and how he locks things in boxes and all that. Same thing that he tells Danny inside the very first episode, I believe, in the movie too.
Okay,
He looks confused.
trying to remember, but remember, I still have not seen it either.
Well, no, in the movie and miniseries, Dick tells Danny if something scares you, count to 10 and lock inside the box in your mind.
Oh yeah,
Something
he
along
did.
those
He
lines.
he did kind of say. He said to count to 10 and go
Yeah,
away. It's like
yeah.
nothing more than a
I think the box came from the movie.
box probably came from the movie.
Yeah. But anyway, you see that inside the it show. So what I'm trying to say, like, it's all connected. It's all one universe.
Gotcha.
So somewhere out there in the It movies,
I'm just remembering something, so keep going.
somewhere out there in the It movies, um, Davy Jones is out there. Give you a thought next time.
I'm wondering how the mist ties in.
Actually,
Because I do know
it's
the
funny you
mist.
say that.
Why?
It's funny you say that because. eh, do you want a spoiler for it?
No. Don't tell me he's the creature from the mist.
No.
Okay.
But in the final episode, Pennywise creates like this mist over Derry, and people were saying that was a really cool callback to the mist.
Oh dear lord.
So like it wasn't like the same mist, but it was very
I was
like
say because the mist is what drives people's fear out. Like everyone
yeah,
sees their fear.
yeah. So people like were kind of like saying like, oh, this is a very cool
I can.
reference to.
Okay, now I see it. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but I haven't watched that. It actually does sound pretty cool.
It's a very cool scene. I mean, of course, it doesn't cover the entire world, and people can walk in the mist and not be killed.
True.
So in the TV show,
Yeah.
but like people like I completely missed it, and I saw online the next day or that night. I'm like, oh yes, that makes sense. I missed that. See what I did
Yeah. Uh-huh.
there? That's also completely on accident.
All right, back to the movie. I
Um.
want. I want to talk about the chase scene of like Jack and his wife.
Okay. Which one?
So in the lobby scene, we got the movie where he chases her with an axe, and she basically knocks him down the stairs.
Yes,
And,
inside that big open room
yeah.
with the stair. Yeah,
And in this one, she's completely helpless.
I really liked.
Completely.
No, she does attack him a few times.
She does
Yeah.
attack him a few times, but it's like I feel like the movie one did more damage by putting him down the stairs because
Yeah,
he was out for a little bit longer. Where this one,
he just got
he's
like.
just toying with her.
But like, I also really like that because like it kind of shows you that the hotel really has a good grasp on him at
That
that
is
moment.
true.
Yeah.
Um, and like he's kind of like he can take damage, but he's not like suffering from damage.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And the fact
Yeah.
that a chair just comes out of nowhere and knocks her ass out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and I think
What was the
with
scene that? Oh, sorry,
what?
keep going.
No, keep going.
No, you keep going because this is completely off topic.
Okay. I can't remember.
I was talking about the chair. Saw I know her and taking her out.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the chair.
No.
What was the line that you laughed at?
I'm trying to remember. What are you talking about?
There was one line, somewhere in the middle that you and I both laughed at.
You got to give me better
I don't
description than
remember
that.
anything else besides Unite
Do you
World.
remember which part?
It was. I think it was during the chase scene.
Oh, well, I know I made a comment about her throwing a ball at Jack.
Yes. You may come. It wasn't.
Because if you look at the whole fight scene, she does the only damage she has done to him during that part is she took a ball. He took a ball to the head,
Yeah.
and his gash is up here. Throws the ball, and somehow he's got a gash from here down to here.
No, I don't think it goes down there. I think the blood's just going downhill. The gas. It looked more like a bump.
No, it was a
And
gash. It was a slit.
well, I was. Hold on. It looked more like a little bump with a cut in the middle. Because in later scenes, when you get a really good look at it, you can definitely tell there's like a bump on his forehead with like a cut.
Okay, okay, so just
Mhm.
you look like you can see something.
Shoot, what was the line that you and I laughed
I
at?
don't remember.
Do you remember?
No, I don't even remember you guys laughing.
I'm trying to remember, and I don't.
It was. I think it was in the bedroom,
When were we in the bedroom?
like right after he says "boo."
You missed that.
Mhm.
Nothing.
Okay, was it when he smashed up the room, smashed up the bathroom door?
Like somewhere, like between him going to the bathroom door, I think. I really have to pause and look at that scene.
Trying
It was interesting with him being so uptight about keeping the hotel in like perfect conditions. And then he's like, there was that switch that happened, and he's just going around smashing everything he possibly can, putting holes in walls, smashing the TVs, the mirrors,
the
the
bases.
photos, the bases.
One thing I really want to know: how does Wendy explain this to the actual hotel management?
Just
Part
say that.
part of me is almost like, oh, like the guy was already prejudiced against someone who had an alcohol past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And so like, is that something that you expand on, or like the not quite the? I know in the first movie, they talk about the Donner Party, like the isolation, the
yeah,
severe storm, like you do crazy things.
yeah,
Um, and so part of me is because I was thinking something similar of like everyone said, "Hey, good luck. Like we're entrusting you to do this thing," and then the
yeah,
hotel blows up.
I
yeah.
mean,
Or
you
like,
could have.
I mean, Dick was there, so he could like fail by
Yeah.
that. You know,
He could have. What they could have just said was like, Dick was coming by to check up on us, and my husband, uh, throughout the entire day, we completely forgot. He went down to check, and he went to go try to turn it off while we went and took shelter just in case, and then all of a sudden it blew up. That's all you'd say.
yeah,
True.
yeah,
Because who else is
um,
no one else is gonna believe like, oh
yeah,
yeah, he's alive.
yeah. No, like no, Jack is when Holmes said dead. Um,
Excuse me.
what?
So excuse me.
Um, I don't know. It'd be very interesting to like have that type of conversation with the Ullman in the movie is like a lot more you know happy, a lot more um
You'd think
nice.
you also think that like management would have like sued her for like the money.
Yeah,
Like you caused this much damage to the hotel. I'm suing you for neglect. But
She's not the one in charge.
that is true.
true, true.
But some people are today like they would just find a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a very interesting conversation. I'm like, I want to see what happened
Mm-hmm.
in the aftermath.
What plays through my mind is the one scene in The Mummy, the first movie, when Evie is trying to put back that book and loses her balance, smashes into one of the standing bookcases, and it all comes crashing down. And the curator comes in and he's like, "What the? Get this! Like, you're worse than the plagues." Like that's kind of what I see.
Or do they just like not tell anyone and like go off the grid and like Uman like comes back like in the spring like what happened?
Uh-huh.
Can we do the mummy? Is that technically?
That's not
That's not
that's
a
not
horror movie.
I don't know, other horror channels I follow have covered it, so I wasn't sure.
I love the mummy. That's
That
like
doesn't.
because it's like a curse.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it as like for like the main jump scares that it has, but I don't see
It's
it
more
as.
like a thriller horror, I think, right?
It's not.
No, it's a
No, it's more of a
comedy.
comedy
Comedy horror,
sci-fi.
comedy, sci-fi horror.
It's not
It's
a
not
horror.
horror. There's
I'm
no
trying,
horror.
okay? I'm trying here.
There
It's
is
full of
really
blood.
no horror. The only horror that you see in this is you see a guy with his eyes gouged out.
And even then, it's not.
It's more okay. Well, I've tried, okay?
Have you seen it?
If I have, it's been a hot minute.
Okay, you need to come over and watch
You know how many
it.
times this woman has made me watch The Mummy?
Not as many times as I could have, and you should be more grateful for
How
that.
many
We have like
times?
100. We have
Okay,
like 100 movies, and yet you
I
watch
don't
like the
care.
three main.
I don't
okay.
care.
How many
Sure.
times have you made her watch Nightmare Before Christmas?
Not as many times.
Exactly.
No, his thing is he keeps on making me watch new movies, and it's like I'm not interested in watching these new movies. Like these are not my kind. They're
We need
his
to.
humor.
We need to watch Sinners and Weapons.
But you see what you see this, right?
Sorry,
The torture that he has to put up with.
I want to watch new
Mummy's
movies.
Mummy's a good movie though.
It is a good movie. I'll admit to that. But having to rewatch it
How many times have we rewatched it? Oh, bullshit.
at least
Bullshit.
6 times since I've known you.
In 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's
Wait,
two
2
times.
years. 2 years.
Okay, that's 3 times a
Still,
year.
six
You watch
times. The Other Woman we have watched at least 4.
Yeah.
Okay, your Jumanji 3 times.
Okay, 3 times in 2 years.
It's
And Jumanji is a great movie.
not the old one. Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay, it's still a good movie.
It's still a good movie. Yes, I'm just saying. Those are the 3 movies she chooses to watch.
So
Expand.
no.
Those
It's a
was
comfort show.
those way worse movies she could pick.
Oh, I know. Thanksgiving.
Or Master of Disguise.
Oh, no, that's a good.
Oh,
No.
Water for Elephants.
Ugh.
What?
Water for Elephants.
Yeah,
Never
no,
seen
thank
it.
you.
Yeah, it's a dumb movie. Don't watch it.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, those worst
Master of
movies.
Disguise is a work of art.
No, it's not.
I don't know that one.
Don't watch it. Although you might like it.
He would like it. If Zach and I like it, he's gonna like it. Yeah,
There's some movies that you like. I don't like. Nightmare
Yeah,
on Elm
this is-
Street.
It's a comedy.
Okay, I'll fail.
Well, isn't that because it goes after kids? Like that's a specifically you
Yeah, I
don't
was
like
gonna
that.
say.
No, that is more teenagers. I'm fine with.
It references kids.
Fail. No, I have a thing about nightmares, and they can
Okay.
trigger stuff for me, so I don't like to deal with movies that deal with that.
That's fair.
Even though I bought all of Nightmare on Elm Street because it was only like $10.
Oh my god.
Have you watched Teeth yet?
What do you think? You'll be the first person to know if I watched that one.
Then watch it.
Right now?
No.
You're gonna need to watch it soon before your deal ends.
Before my what?
Then don't you have like a first small amount of time?
No.
Okay. Well, then still watch
No,
Teeth.
as long as I bought the movie, then it's mine to keep.
Oh, well then still watch Teeth.
Yeah.
Or watch Human Centipede.
No.
No. Even I know that.
If I had to sit through it.
That was your choice.
I had to sit through
You
Thanksgiving.
know what's funny is I chose that to watch that on the road trip to Maine with my family.
I know, you've told me that.
I'm gonna have to watch Terrifier 4 with you, so I'll be fine. I can skip Human Centipede. Because you and I both know you're dragging me to that movie in the theaters.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna have a choice.
We just proved that we all have ADHD and we have gotten off topic from the movie.
No, because you decided to make those fighting words about the mummy. Next time I want to watch it, you're banished.
No,
I'll
come
I'll
watch
watch
with
it
you.
with you.
No.
Can we watch the second one?
You watch it.
I'll watch it with you.
No.
I'll watch it with you.
Thank you. I'll watch it.
She likes me more.
Apparently not enough to marry you because she married me.
Brother-in-law.
Don't you dare.
The brother-in-law here.
Yeah.
Who drives you less crazy? Me,
You.
right?
Mister, I'm gonna keep count of how many times I watch these movies.
Okay, so how many times have you made her watch Nightmare before Christmas.
Two.
Yeah, the second time.
Like the first time, our first year of dating.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, what other
This
movies do you
past
really
year.
like? How many times have you? No, you almost that one enough.
Okay, if I
What other
turned it on
movies
the
have you always?
background just to watch, or when you came home and saw me
Always
watching it,
watch it.
you didn't have to watch it.
She wants to spend time with you if she just got home from work,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
have
know.
apparently I'm not allowed to spend time with
right?
her.
Like
Twisting my
Jeez.
words.
No, you are saying those
you,
words. I'm
you,
merely restating those
you did really
words.
say those words.
You brought this on yourself. You started the war. Suffer.
And we have recording proof.
Hey, get away. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Ew. Stop.
And we have recording proof of his words too.
Uh-huh.
And of what you just did. Well, not that's on camera, but you can definitely hear things.
Yeah, I'll block it out. Move your ass over.
Anyway,
Yeah, come
what
on.
were we talking about?
The movie.
What what part of the movie though?
That kid is so
You were
parental.
talking about how we somehow laughed at this one scene.
Oh yeah, so we're talking about the bedroom. That sounds so bad. Um, yeah. So inside, Wendy actually like fights back in the bathroom instead of like saying that like,
Well,
and
she used the razor blade
Yeah,
that's what
in the movie
the
too.
she did.
In the movie, yeah.
no, she had something else in her hand. Though. She had a
But
knife.
she cut. Yes, it was a knife.
Yeah,
Okay,
they both
okay.
had a kitchen knife, but the one in the movie, held on to it longer.
Yeah, and got it to the bathroom and slashed the
Well,
hand.
Wendy inside the miniseries like really didn't have a chance to hold on to it longer because Jack like
Kicked
probably
it
gave
away.
her kicked it away, gave her a concussion, probably did some good damage to her leg.
And
And
internal damage.
internal,
Yeah,
because she was coughing up blood.
but
Yeah, I think that was from the no,
like
that was from the stomach.
he
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
her on the kneecap though, like right around this
Yeah,
sternum.
was
she
it a
was.
kneecap?
It was the
Okay.
She.
kneecap. It wasn't the ankle. But when she stands up, she acts like her ankle's broken. It's not her ankle. It's her kneecap.
Yeah, there was a couple times when she moved. I'm like, oh, your leg should not be moving like that. That looks unnatural.
No. If anything, she would have had a dislocated knee,
Yeah,
not a dislocated ankle.
yeah.
I
Well,
thought he hit her on the calf.
I thought it was.
It was right. It
I
was
thought it was
right
the
here.
leg
Uh-huh.
too. Okay. Anyway, she was definitely limping.
Yes.
Like you could definitely 100% tell that she was
Oh yeah, she was
limping.
limping.
Oh, that was the other jump scare. It was still the wolf guy. Jumped out at her when Jack was chasing her after she hit him with the ball. That was the second
Oh
one.
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
And then like he goes like,
Yeah.
pops like a balloon.
And she
mm-hmm,
screams, and yeah.
mm-hmm. And she stays there for a second, and Jack like comes right up behind her, and it's like, dude, you're still running. Like, what are you doing?
Here's your cat, Hayden.
I still find it weird how Jack is like unfazed by a lot of this still.
Well, and I really think that's just because like the hotels like just has a really good grip on him in
I
those
was gonna
scenes.
say because at the very beginning we're at the elevator scene, like they hear the elevator moving. He says it's short circuit.
Mm-hmm.
She climbs into the elevator and it's like
And that was
halfway.
dumb. Yeah.
Like that is dumb because that's an emergency hazard right there.
Yeah.
But still, throws confetti, throws a mat, throws a lady's underwear, and
Mm-hmm.
somehow the guy's like, "Okay, this is normal."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, but like you also have to remember the hotel had a grip on him in that scene.
I know, but still,
Yeah,
Like Jack was.
it was a
you'd think
his
it would have
feelings
snapped a
for
little
his
bit.
family is like becomes much more numb, and once again
Yeah.
like you see that again where it's his love for his son finally breaks through every single time that he's because he puts on the mask and says because he's like, what are you doing, doc? And the kid says, I'm pretending someone else because then it's better or it's easier if I'm someone else. When
Yeah.
she screams or when you get violent or all these things, it's not so scary anymore, or I can take it better, or something like
Pretty
that.
much.
Yeah.
And you see for both the parents, it's like, oh wow, so our kid is not blind apparently,
No.
and
He
does
knows
see
I
what
was
we're
time you
doing.
abandoned him. um,
I'm listening. I'm just.
and then there's the whole scene with Jack in the ballroom, which there's a few shots where you're not in camera.
I know I was looking at my phone because I wanted to make sure that our thing's still going. It
Um,
says this. No, there's a bumper error.
he has a robot he's dealing with.
It's stuck somewhere.
Great.
So I'll have
Um,
to find that.
you'll find it. You'll probably
Probably in the
triple it.
kitchen.
No, I put your shoes there to block it from doing that.
Oh,
So it's somewhere.
wonderful.
Anyway, there's a few shots where like you see Jack like in the empty ballroom and stuff.
And he's tripping over nothing, but it's interaction with the ghosts.
Well, yes, and he's also I think drunk, but like he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't actually have any alcohol in him. It's just the hotel making the delusion that he's drunk.
Yeah. Until he comes across the actual
Yeah,
bottle of Jack
yeah,
Daniels.
and he
And then
actually
there's
takes it.
the full bottle, but then that gets busted over his head.
Yeah, I ain't gonna drink it because I don't want to be a bum. I want to have some class, so give me a glass, basically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
At least his priorities straight on that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He has his priorities straight on that, but he shouldn't be drinking.
No, he shouldn't be drinking, but at least as a point of a drinker, he has his priorities straight.
The
Yeah,
interaction with the lady,
Oh, with the manager's
wife, or
wife or fling, whatever it is.
yeah,
I was looking something up about The Shining during that scene, so I didn't like fully catch it.
Yeah, the woman just
Or was
says,
that when I went to the kitchen?
"No,
maybe
you were there a little." Well,
There was one scene I went to the kitchen to go get
it was
chips
the
for us.
redhead who sees him and is like, "Oh, the new caretaker. Want to try
yeah,
me on for size?"
you want to
Yeah,
take care of me, basically.
yeah, I think that's when I went to the kitchen because I
Okay,
came back with them kissing.
gotcha. No, they
No,
didn't
they
kiss.
kiss,
She kept like
playing
pressing
with
up
him.
against him,
Okay, then that's what I saw.
and he
Yeah,
was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take care of you." But then like
Sees
they,
her reflection.
yeah, they kept talking back and
yeah,
forth, and he's
yeah,
like, "What am I supposed to be doing? Like I thought we were dancing. You're trying to climb me like a tree."
yeah. I think that's
Um,
when I went to go get that bag of chips that you like split.
Probably.
Possibly. And then he sees uh her image in the mirror, and he's
Yeah,
like, "Holy crap,
yeah,
no!"
and like she looked like a zombie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he gets slapped.
Yeah, because he tells her off, saying like, "I don't want to play with the manager's toys,"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think she
which
says,
is
you know,
kind of a funny way to put it.
mm-hmm.
Well, um, and then yeah, the entire ending happens, which we kind of already talked about. So did either of you see this ending happening?
The very exact ending or the blown up.
The blowing up.
I mean,
Once they talked
as
about the
since
boiler,
it kept
yeah,
hinting at the boiler, I was like, okay, there's got to be something coming up with the boiler kind of thing.
I was surprised by Jack's redemption.
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised he would snap out.
I don't know if that happens in the book. Just because I like really am trying not to spoil a whole lot for the book,
Mm-hmm.
and I've already seen both movie and miniseries. But
I will say I'm surprised that Jack actually figured out that he could talk to Danny.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
well, and I think that was The Shining. And
Yeah,
I think that's another example of why people think Jack has a Shining
and I
is
don't think he understood that his son took the play. Did you guys ever catch that? That he walked out with grabbing his dad's play.
yeah,
What?
yeah. But like one thing that frustrated me about that, like, who cares about warm clothing? You have a heated car out there.
Yeah, why would
Well, technically, it's a snowmobile, but it's not heated. For how thin that metal was, it looked like a basic Jeep.
but
It
it might have
still
had a
has some
heat.
type of
And it
heat
still might have
inside there.
some type of heat, but still, that thing looked like it was sheet metal.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I don't know
fail, but
how
like,
long it would take for them to like drive down, but I don't think you'd freeze to death in
No,
that
you wouldn't
time.
probably freeze to
And
no.
death.
so when you've been so close to being killed,
Multiple times,
priorities.
But if
multiple times, and close to a hotel being blown up.
hmm
yeah,
I would think like let's get the hell out of Dodge rather than hey, make sure you have your jacket and your snowsuit and your boots and your hat and your
Hey,
mittens
you guys
and your
have 10
scarf.
minutes. You guys have 10 minutes to go pack and let's leave.
yeah,
Uh
you have
huh.
10 minutes. Dad's back. The boiler's taken care of.
Uh huh.
The ghosts are gone. What have you guys been doing? Oh, we're just getting ready.
Let's all leave. Never come back.
hmm
Um, Yeah, so now I guess we can talk about the actual ending, which um is Danny's I'm guessing college
I want
graduation.
to say college graduation because that looked like a university,
Yeah.
but what's also weird is that when you
You
see the
know,
sign,
it looks like a uniform. Well, it's a Tim Neal's ladle.
Yeah, and he was like what, 7?
Yeah, so no,
oh, it
it'll
could
be
have been
high
high
school.
school. Yeah, it could have been
It
high
would have
school.
been high school.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what that college reminds me of?
What?
And I just thought of this. You've seen Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, right?
Yeah,
It reminds me of the
the
universe.
campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Which I guess is what is that the campus that is used in the other movies?
It the inside, yes, but the location was only exposed in Crystal Skull.
Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't. It's been a hot minute since
No,
I've
if
seen the
you look at
movies.
the other ones, they don't really show much of like the outside of the university
Yeah,
besides his house. The inside of the university is either like the meeting room, the classroom,
or his
or
office.
his office or storage.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I don't know. It's been a while. I need to rewatch the. I need to rewatch the good Indiana Jones movies.
We still need to go find that apparently prequel shell that we found one time.
Yes, yes, we do.
Never knew that
You
there was a prequel to Indiana Jones.
you also need to play the game. Shoot, what is the
What
game?
game? The Lego game? I already played the Lego
No, there
Indiana
was a new
Jones.
game that just came out like last year about Indiana Jones. It's really good.
Do
Um,
you remember?
hold on, excuse me. It's I think it's is Dial of Destiny the new movie, the latest movie?
For Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Um, I didn't watch the new one.
Oh, Great Soko.
I didn't watch the new one because I was too worried that it'd be too woke.
This
Oh, that one. Yeah, where they CGI'd him to look a lot younger.
no, that's a game.
Yeah. And this one, he looks a lot younger.
Yeah,
But
but
it's based off of Harrison Ford. Like, they
yeah,
did
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing over him made him look younger.
yeah. But it's a really good game. That's a whole. Well, I guess that's a good picture.
I have not played it, nor have I watched the new movie. Hmm.
Yeah, no, it's a really good game. Um,
Forgot about that.
like it's 10 times better than most two recent movies. Dial of Destiny was better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but not by much.
Well, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull felt like it was a little bit washed.
No, I wouldn't say that. I feel like it was just aliens don't mix with the Indiana Jones universe.
I mean, you have every other supernatural thing. You have a whole arc that has a whole bunch of spirits inside,
Okay, but
gaping
like
wormhole. You have
aliens,
tribes that reach in to somehow get inside and pull out a heart.
but like okay, aliens done in that way with Indiana Jones doesn't work. I don't still like Kingdom of the Crystal
Would
Skull.
you want those aliens over there, or
I
you're
will take
taking
Xenomorphs, yes.
you take Xenomorphs and Indiana Jones?
Why not?
You're so weird.
Okay, listen, you're telling me you will not watch a movie of Indiana Jones find Xenomorphs?
How the hell would that even play out?
It'll be very entertaining. Will it
Yeah,
not?
I'm gonna fall in love with this girl. Somehow woke up from a coma having a thing on her face.
Listen, you telling me you will not like see Indiana
Burst
Jones?
out. Let me whip it. Psh!
You're telling me you will not like see Indiana Jones with an alien?
If it moans after getting whipped,
It probably will, because they're whip swords.
it would probably whip back with its tail.
Okay, fail, fail. No, he'll whip the tail and catch it.
Oh dear Lord, Graham, get on with the movie.
Anyway, the ending of this movie. Um,
I still find it weird the banner when they were trying to show like the graduation of this year and it was like 2000, but you had the other two numbers cut off.
yeah, for some odd reason, like the corner of the banner was like
It was cut off covering like what year in the
it
2000.
was like falling down.
So
It's like,
when did this start? What year did this?
what year does this shining? Hold on.
Because there's no. Because if it takes place like in the 80s, no, it wouldn't be these because it would be in the 90s because those cars were 90s. If you look at the series.
I'm just looking up like The Shining Sun, Colorado, in the 1970s.
Yes, is that the movie or is that the show?
Um,
Because the show, if it takes place
I want
in
to
the
say it probably takes
90s,
place like well, what
if it takes
you'll
place in the 90s, I can understand 2000s. If it takes place in the 80s, 2000s doesn't make any sense.
it was probably taking place in the 90s. This movie came out in '97. Let's
You good?
I think she's looking for Kleenex.
Okay.
Um, let's say this movie takes place out the same year that it took place and that came out.
Okay.
So 1997 to
Which
1998.
I can understand
Yeah,
because of the style of the cars.
yeah. But like my thing is like, why didn't you guys fix the panel?
I don't know. They probably screwed up. What probably happens? They had a misprint on it, and they got the wrong year, so they just draped it over. It's like, yeah, we can cover it
Okay,
this way.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Anyway, Danny graduates and Dick arrives, and
Which, okay, no, keep going, keep going. Sorry, I'm gonna point out something very stupid. Continue.
okay, I know what you're gonna point out.
Yeah,
It took me a hot second. I was like, I thought you were
the
gonna point out
one
something
scene
about Dick.
I screamed at.
Yeah. Kayla, you gonna just bring the box out here? Um,
Don't you have like another box of tissues up there?
I think I think I took it
Oh,
from
you
that
brought
one.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just need to get more boxes of Kleenexes. Anyway, the
Shows the University or high school, and Dick shows up in his car.
yeah, Dick shows up inside, which is a really cool
And
call.
how has it lasted this long and still looks pristine?
Although like older cars did last longer, though.
That is true, and he probably did baby the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, like that. It does really seem like he cared about that call. Like that was his baby.
Yeah.
So Dick and Danny kind of have like a little shiny moment. Well, Dick talks to Danny through his head and stuff, and Danny actually talks back without like killing Dick.
Yeah, he's actually gotten more of a hold of it.
Yeah, which my guess is Dick like trained Danny.
Oh, without that, he's like a family friend, and yeah,
Yeah,
he is probably.
well, like he was kind of mom precious.
Yeah, so
Like you don't like just. And he showed up to the
I could
graduation.
make a joke right now, but I probably shouldn't.
Golem? Oh no,
No, no, not Gollum related.
that's where my mind was
I'm
going.
going with, oh yeah, Dad's out the picture. Mom went.
But see, like he did straight up ask you, "Are you dating?"
He did.
Yeah.
Well, and they survived a near-death encounter, so
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, but you.
listen, you get close to people after that.
Yes,
You really do.
very close, indeed. Anyways, the one part.
And they talk about your part that you don't like.
So after all of that, we see Danny get called up, and he gets his degree or diploma,
I think with
and
diploma for
his
sure.
diploma, and he walks off a little bit and just stares. He's on stage, everyone's watching him walk away, and he's just staring. And his mom's like, "Is he okay?" And of course, he's seen his dad.
Yeah, I don't know if Dick saw his dad too.
No, Dick saw his dad.
You
See,
did.
he understood what was going on. But it's the fact that he's just standing there staring in front of this entire crowd and is talking to nobody. And it's like, what the hell?
Because Jack, says I'm proud of you or something.
I know, but you
And
And
there's
like
the whole kiss thing.
yeah, and Danny like grabs him and said, "That's why I've been missing."
I know, but why at that moment? When you should have done it when he just sits down and he sees like his dad, like either on the stage or in the middle of the audience. I can
Yeah,
understand that.
yeah.
That's more understandable than having him just be humiliated, just standing there staring.
Which like one thing I do actually really like about this is the whole kiss scene. That's why I've been missing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, this was like really sweet and cute until like it wasn't really sweet and cute inside this last act. Because
I, I still want to tying something cool.
so like because Jack like when he first sees Wendy inside after going like full blown mental,
Yeah.
he kissing. That's why I've been missing.
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of weird. I will. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys caught on in like the first two, but it always. I kind of keyed into like how Tony looks kind of like Danny.
I did not. I did not. No.
You didn't It didn't
No.
click for you?
No.
But yeah, at the very end, you see Danny is Tony,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I felt like there's some similarity. There has to be a reason why. Like you can actually see Tony in this one, and why he's kind of looks like Danny. And then,
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I did like when that scene started happening. I was like, "Oh, that's right." So it did click to me like right before shoulder standing.
yeah. So
Because again, I've already seen this, so like,
so what if Danny tried to save his father? If that's the reason why.
I think he was too calm for that, if that was the
But
goal.
he tried to show Danny what was going to happen if it would have changed or altered.
so like the older Danny kind of like time traveled and tried showing his younger self, um, like what was gonna happen
Yeah.
and tried preventing it. I could see it. I don't know if the book ever like goes into it more because again, we don't understand what the Shining actually is.
No, but it would make sense, like if his powers have grown to that point to where he can actually do that.
I could like I'm not disproving your theory, because I have a very similar thought of mine
Okay.
with you, but I don't know if we have enough evidence to say it's 100% true.
Well, in the show, I can see the evidence, but in the movie, you don't
Yeah,
see no
no,
evidence
no.
whatsoever.
Well, and I think he was too calm because it wasn't necessarily like, hey, you gotta not do this like in order to save someone. It was a you need to get out of here. Like it was Danny
Oh yeah,
focused.
he kept trying to push him
Yeah.
and tell him like
Yeah.
this is what's gonna happen, but it's like you're not doing much.
Yeah.
Well, and
Well,
you
and the
have
kid
to
was just
remember.
dumb in the first
Well, you also have to remember that Danny pushed Tony away.
place. Mm.
Either was that the first act or second act.
Second,
Second, and then he gets scared and tries calling Tony back, and Tony doesn't come until the very end.
yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's a good theory. I just don't know if we have all the evidence.
I was gonna say there is no evidence in the movie because all you know is that Tony is someone that lives in either his stomach, his mouth, or whatever, or his
I think back of throat.
back of the room.
I will say one thing I don't, and
Tony,
I
red
like
rum,
the I like the red rum reveal more in the movie.
red rum, and the mom sees in the mirror says
Yep.
murder. That
Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I do like about this miniseries. And I like it more than the movie because I like seeing Jack's like actual killingness. I like to see his slow descent into madness, and I like to actually see them taking care of the hotel and not just mucking about.
yeah.
And I'm not saying the movie's bad by any means. The movie's great for what it is. I just think the miniseries does more.
Fill in the gaps.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I like the miniseries more than the movie.
you do.
Yeah.
I just wish they kept like some similarity to the movie. Yes, I understand that they can't do the maze, but doing the dollhouse
The
or like a little
dollhouse would have been
little
such a
mini figurine house just zooming into the windows and it ends up in like
yeah,
a that would have been cool.
yeah.
And having Jack say, "Here's Johnny
I
coming,"
do
on,
understand why they didn't have him say that since it wasn't a book and it was an improvisation.
but something more catchy
Yeah,
than just
something more
saying
than
But
"boo"
boo.
so I kind of see it as
or like "Hi, honey,
Hold
I'm
on, hold
home."
on,
yeah.
hold
Am I
on.
allowed to talk?
Yes.
Oh, I feel like it's the same thing as like with the Jokers in with Batman. You get different interpretations and sides of the Joker
True, true.
because like in the movie, Jack is completely unhinged. Like he is in it for like, haha, like I gotcha.
Yeah,
Like he showed a different portrayal. I feel like where this one he didn't like. Yes, he was unhinged, but I don't. It was not the same way
that he was in a movie.
as the movie Jack.
Yeah,
It was different. Like he wasn't
So,
in it for the comedy. Like there was some comments,
yeah.
but it was more of I'm doing this because it's my job. I
so
have
this was more of a
to.
Heath Ledger
Yeah,
Than
like
a Jack Nicholson Joker.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's my interpretation. It was just
Yeah.
a different version. Like this one seemed more traumatized, triggered, like focused
This
on
one has
this
like
is my
more of a
work.
serious attitude.
Yeah, like I have to
Yeah.
complete this because this is my job and this is part of my identity. Like I have to do this
Mm.
rather than I'm doing it and I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
And also like talking about like the Joker and stuff, and like in the Dark Knight, his famous lines, "Why so serious?"
Yeah.
Now people probably want every Joker to say that, but like
Mm.
it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
So yes, I do think if they had something a little bit more catchy, it would have been a lot better. But instead of like the boo,
No, and I didn't mind it because again, like it to me, it showed more of like I don't know if exhaustion's the word I want, but it's like you're being dramatic. Like I told you we could have finished this earlier or with less pain,
true.
and you just keep running. So boo, you
Yeah.
know, and
Now,
it's
if he said that instead of just what you just said right there, like we've been running around doing this shit, just stop for a minute. Like if you said that, I would have been fine with that.
Or I would have even been like fine with like just like hello,
sure.
like
Or
just
hi, honey, I'm home. Something other than boo.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, you
I
can.
was fine with
She's just staring at him like, are you insane? Yes.
Well, he was very much was. I don't know. Like I'm okay with it. It's not something that is like. It's not something that's gonna make me mad. I just kind of wish it was a different word.
it.
Like even just keep the one word. Just a very sarcastic hello would have been like perfect for that scene and for this Jack. But well, I mean, each their own, right? So what do you think? Did you like the miniseries?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I wish it had some other aspects and better CGI, but yes, it was good.
Yeah, the CGI was not.
The CGI was not there. The
um,
flames, the music, the
the
animatronics,
flames didn't look half bad.
the anim like every other detail besides the CGI was great.
I
The
didn't.
CGI part and the over I didn't mind the overlay of the snow. The overlay of the snow on the still images was good.
Yeah.
It was
Um.
just the CGI of that fucking lime bush.
Yeah. No, the flames didn't look half bad.
And they didn't do anything
Well,
at
the
the end
flames
of
were
the
more
scene.
real.
What?
The flames were more real.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they looked better.
Yeah.
Like
What'd you
some
say?
of it was CGI.
The lions, like I think the only time we've actually seen the bushes like attack was against Jack
Yeah.
to get his attention and like, you know,
But they were more
Well, we
active
see
in
them
the third
moving.
one.
they're more active, but they don't do anything.
No,
They're
they
No.
just
don't
like,
do anything.
"Oh my gosh," and then you see nothing.
Yeah.
But it's still like the
Yeah.
movement quality in that.
Yes, it looks completely fake.
Yes.
Yeah. You could tell that was fake. The flames look a little bit more convincing. One thing I do like, and I want to point this out.
Just a short circuit coin swaps. I just remember the jukebox scene.
Oh, um, one thing I do like was Wendy tried escaping through the window in the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
like she
no
does
there.
during the movie, and there's like snow everywhere. So like, okay, that's kind of cool that they'll try and keep her inside the hotel because that's when I believe that's when she escapes the hotel and never comes back in inside the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it in the movie like the window was too small for her?
Oh, and Danny escapes, and then she, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, that's right. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the movie. Um,
Yeah, Danny escapes and gets into the maze.
yeah, and Jack goes and follows Danny,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And she gets the snow machine
yeah,
thing.
Hmm.
from Dick who dies, and Dick lives inside this movie,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I know you're happy about
Yeah.
because you even asked me in a part two, was like Dick lives, right?
Yeah.
Like
He's a cool character in this one. He was a cool character in
He
the.
was more active in this one.
Yes.
yes, yes,
And it's just. That was one of the things that never sat well with me in the movie, is because it's like,
they
help,
make
help, help, like, please, you have to
yeah.
rescue. And he's like, I'm here. Like, not even a minute later, I'm dead.
Well, and like he doesn't do a whole lot inside this one either.
No, but you do see more of him like being more
Yes,
interactive.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't really like save the day besides
No.
doing the snowmobile, but like I mean it was nice that he got to live.
Yeah.
Because when I first watched this, I had to pause and be like, okay, does he actually die inside this
Uh-huh.
too? Because that sucks.
Another thing, how do you think he has to explain to people like him? jerking back. Like the amount of people that just see this happen, and they just let him go.
Yeah.
Don't call for help. Don't say anything. This man just walked off after having like a miniature seizure.
Uh huh.
One thing I also want to point out, at the very ending, he gets out of his car and he's like holding a cane, but that man is like full on
Oh
sprinting.
yeah, the man was running, and he's holding a cane.
So I'm like, what is the cane for?
Unless he doesn't feel pain when he runs.
It might just be after like, okay, I'm good like for the first 10
Yeah,
minutes, but after
yeah,
that, it's like I need support.
yeah,
That's valid.
yeah. And it was just very funny that they just like had him holding a cane full, and we don't see him use it because like
Mm.
he full on sprints. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to talk about,
I got nothing.
Kelly?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this has been a graveyard shift. Well, 2 years so cool. Good night, everyone.